Alright guys, massive banner update for Zenless Zone 0. With us soon approaching the 2.3 version update and recently getting a upcoming character reveal trailer, we now have a lot of info about all the incoming characters that we can expect to drop for Zenless, and it's looking really hype. So this video will include the banners starting from the 2.3 version update all the way to the 2.6 version update. With a lot of hype brand new character reveals, we also have news on returning characters, potential character skins, new content, and a lot more. So let's go over all the new patch details in this video, and remember, I'll be giving out some more Internet memberships on this video. Pretty simple to enter. Be subscribed to the channel, like the video, and then leave a comment for one entry, max one entry person, and the rules will be down below. But alright, let's not waste any time and get right into the updated character roadmap video. Starting with our current place on this roadmap is near the end of the 2.2 version update. This means on October 15, our current banners for Orphe and Evelyn will be leaving and then replaced with the first phase of the 2.3 banners. Thanks to the recent 2.3 livestream and drip marketing, we now have full info on the officially confirmed banners for this patch. So let's go over what the first and second phases are going to look like. So for the first phase of the 2.3 update, we have the S-Rank Lucia. Lucia is a S-Rank Aether support character. We know she'll be providing many things like shear, crit damage buffs, and HP buffs to the team, making her a very valuable character alongside other Rupture characters. For the confirmed rerun alongside Lucia, we have the S-Rank Vivian, a Aether anomaly character, also her first time returning since the 1.7 version update. And the good news is she'll also be releasing alongside a brand new summer skin obtainable for free, but the catch is you have to do 180 pulls free to play in the entire patch. So let's say for the banners for Orphe, you put 180 pulls in it, then you'll be able to obtain the Vivian skin completely free. For the duration of this skin event, I believe it's for the 2.3 and 2.4 patch, so don't worry, you'll have at least 2 patches to use 180 pulls completely free to play to get the new skin. Now going back to the banner, for the first phase we have a third character on the way, which is Monato, confirmed to be a A-Rank Fire Rupture character. He will be part of Lucia's banner called Wandering Night Lantern as a featured A-Rank character, and for more info on Monato, he has the role of a Rupture assist damage dealer with gameplay that revolves around decreasing his own HP, entering a limited time heat state to then empower his attacks and do a lot more damage. So this is what the first phase of the 2.3 update is going to look like. Now let's move on to the second phase of the 2.3 update. So the new character that we're getting for the second phase is going to be the S-Rank Yidari. Yidari is confirmed as our next Ice Rupture DPS with a playstyle that revolves around consuming her own HP to increase damage. Basically, the lower her HP, the more buffs she will give to herself. Now the confirmed rerun alongside Yidari might have been unexpected, but we have Jufufu, a Fire Stun character, coming back for the very first time since her initial release all the way back in the 2.0 version update. Now aside from the new banners, a lot more got confirmed, like brand new content, the new story, one of the highest event counts, new content, which means a lot of rewards. With that, we saw in my 2.3 pull count video, we're getting around 18,000 polychromes completely free to play for the entire patch. So the 2.3 update is looking pretty good in terms of banners and content. But now let's move on to the next update, the 2.4 version update. This is where we have huge changes thanks to the recent character teaser trailer. And now let's talk about which characters we're expected to see first in 2.4. Alright, so our first confirmed character for this patch is going to be Xiao. Unlike the other characters, Xiao has been teased a lot longer. We saw Xiao all the way back in one of the trailers in the 2.0 update, and very recently being introduced inside the game with a first look at her in-game model. Now Xiao is expected to be a S-Rank character coming out for the first phase of 2.4. She's expected to be between the Ice or Frost element, with her speciality being an attack type character. Now for what we know on Xiao's weapon and gameplay, she's said to have multiple forms, a sword form, a axe form, and an ice sword form. The ice sword form is said to be the final form of her sword, doing the most damage, which should be transforming during gameplay and give her new combos depending on which form you're using. So based on this weapon description, she seems like a very interesting character. The next 2.4 character is going to be Dylan, a new female character shown to us in the recent teaser. With her expected release date in 2.4, she is part of the same faction as Yao and should be coming out in the second phase of 2.4 as a new S-rank character. Now, I did see some speculation that she might be an A-rank character, but it is not confirmed at the moment. Now, for who we think is rerunning in 2.4, since we are now at the point of the 1.6, 1.7, and 2.0 banners returning, our options are going to be between Yogo, Yizhuan, or S-rank Ambi, as Ambi is getting a brand new buff for the 2.3 update, so it'll only make sense for her to return very soon, as she did release in 1.6. So this is what we're expecting the 2.4 version update to look like. Now let's move on to 2.5. This update will still feature the characters that we saw from the teaser. We have Ban Yu, a new S-rank male character, part of the new faction, set to release in the first phase of 2.5. He is also said to be a Fire Rupture character, with his role being more of a main damage dealer, and also in the story, he's said to be a role of a master. Now we have one last character from this teaser, and that is going to be a new female character. It seems they are saving her release for last, as she is one of the most anticipated characters so far from this trailer. A lot of players like her design, and for that reason, they even teased her last. So with that, we can expect her to release as the last character of the bunch for the 2.5 version update. So this is what the new teased characters are expected to release. Now lastly, the 2.6 version update. This is where things are much less official and more on the speculation side, but I still wanted to mention it for this video. It seems we have the Idols faction release that got pushed up because of the latest character teaser, and for the earliest they could end up releasing is for the 2.6 version update. We have Shinatsu, who already appeared in the game for 2.1, which does mean they are going to be releasing very soon, with the remaining characters like Yutani and Rikudu. For those who aren't caught up, here's a quick summary of what we know on these characters. The first one, Shinatsu, is said to be an incoming ice support character. Then we have the next character coming out for this faction is Yutani. The robot girl with two forms is said to be a Ether Anomaly unit. She has a human form and a base robot form, where she can transform between the two modes in battle. And lastly, we have Rikudu. She is expected to be a physical stun unit, her playstyle described as having both close combat and range combat. Now, since they teased Shinatsu inside the game for 2.1, we can definitely expect a release sometime in the 2.x version update, and once we get more info on this faction, I'll definitely do a full breakdown right here on the channel. But yeah guys, this will conclude the updated 2.3 and 2.6 banners roadmap video. Let me know down below which character are you looking forward to the most that we saw in this roadmap, as we have quite the big changes due to the recent character trailer. Let me know down below, and also remember, the Internet membership giveaway rules will be in the comments for those who want to check that out. Feel free to put those notifications on as well if you enjoyed. I got you guys covered with all the latest Zenless Zone Zero news, official, and speculation on the upcoming banners, especially if we get updated info on the next characters that got revealed. As always, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one.